Welcome everybody to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game Channel, and I am Zeus, and this week I'm going to bring you a bit of a disaster, I gotta say, but a classic arcade machine under the name of Double Dragon. Sadly, what can we say about this conversion? What can we say indeed? Many of us were great fans of the Double Dragon in the arcade. It was a massive hit, and eventually it was converted by Melbourne House to the various 8-bit and 16-bits, and unfortunately it didn't quite turn out the same way as the arcade did it. Many tears were shed from fans. Thankfully, a year later our tears were kind of dampened up by the awesome conversion, the awesome game by Imagine, Target Renegade, on the Spectrum, especially with the 2-player, which is also on the Amstrad version of my ad, but the Spectrum version was fantastic, and that was what Double Dragon should have been. I don't know what the hell happened to this conversion. I personally find it quite funny. It's so bad that it's actually funny. I enjoy playing it. Me and a mate used to play this all the time. I don't know why, but as I said, I think it's because it's so bad it was actually funny. But I can appreciate how arcade fans of this game felt at the time. They was pretty pissed off, and why shouldn't they be? I really don't know what the programmers were thinking. I personally think they might have thought, well, don't need to put much effort into it. Double Dragon's a big name. We can sell the conversion on the back of that name and make a few quid. The hearts weren't put in there. I have no idea. I think Richard Applin had something to do with this. Did a far better version of Double Dragon 2, I gotta say. Now, I own both of these machines, actual arcade machines, Double Dragon 1 and Double Dragon 2. So I can quite compare them very easily, and Double Dragon 1 was it was nothing like that. It was so bad. The Amiga was so much more capable of it. I'm going to give it a go to see if we can see how far we get. You get 5 credits in this, and see if I can do a long play of it, or as close as. But yeah, I'm not going to have much positive things to say about the game, to be honest with you. 2-player, you can still have 2-player, and it still has the one-on-one at the end where you can beat each other up. But yeah, if you're a fan of the arcade version, then you were heartbroken by these conversions. Such a damn shame. And the 8-bits are even worse. Terrible, some of them, absolutely terrible. So, I mean, look at that. I mean, look at his haircut. What's going on with that? And it sounds as if you're kicking a cardboard box. I really don't know. You can do the moves. Here's the headbutt. You can do the headbutt. But it's... I remember that's the bit we liked about it the most. The stupid over-the-top puke noise as you kill your enemies off. It's really tragic. And that looks a bit rude. Look at that. But I can't say anything really good about this game, apart from it's so bad that it's funny. And the characters, the enemies are dumb. I mean, it's kind of, they're not sure about you. They wander off. They stand there for a split second. Think, should I go for him? Should I walk away? And then they go for you. So they're not completely dumb, but they haven't got a brain. Put it that way. They don't really know what they're doing half the time. So the only thing they took out of the arcade version for this was the sampled title screen music. It does, doesn't it? It just sounds as if you try kicking a hard cardboard box a couple of times. You know exactly where I'm coming from. It wouldn't surprise me if they did that and sampled it. I thought you could throw these. Oh, you can. So you just got up, landed on his feet and just got up. That's another thing about this game, a dodgy bit about this game. If you kill your enemy and they land awkwardly on a ledge or something, they come back alive, but they come back flashing. You can't kill them. It's good if it happens to you. If you're one of you, if your mate does that to you, you get to finish the game. So you flash like that, like he did, but you're actually carrying on fighting. Nothing can touch you. And look at that! What the hell is that? I mean, that is a perm, innit? You need to be headbutted just for that perm alone. Terrible. And in fact, yeah, here he is, a big bozo. Look at this guy. Oh god, it's really bad. See, I can even knock people out from behind. Look at that. I'm not even facing the right way, and I can knock them out. It's ridiculous. If you get them too close, they can actually get like that. They can actually get through. It's really bad, isn't it? Come on. This time. Have you ever heard that noise on any other beat 'em up when you knock your opponent out or kill them? It's ridiculous. And look at this. This. Oh, it's so bad. Look at that. I'm taking a whole load of. I'm taking 5 people out with my bat facing the wrong way, I might add. Oh jeez. I felt sorry for you fans of this game at the time. I mean, but if it makes you feel better, I had a very similar problem with Street Fighter 1. That was my favourite game in the arcade, and unfortunately Teotech's got their hands on it. Oh, I'm dead. I shouldn't have done that. Teotech's got their hands on it, and the rest is history. An abysmal conversion. Absolute abysmal conversion. Get away from me, you big lug. That's it. Level 1 done. But it's so bad, isn't it? It's so bad. This could have been so much more better. I've got to say, the layouts on Double Dragon 1 and Double Dragon 2 are virtually identical. I mean, at level 1 you just saw it was the streets. On level 1 of he's just blown himself up. On level 1 of Double Dragon 2, it's the same layout except for the streets. It's a kind of a heliport place. This is a factory. Double Dragon 2 is also the same. That's a factory. It's just slightly different characters. So to me, it was more like Double Dragon 1.5. I mean, it wasn't a completely new game, except for the arcade version. The controls were they ruined that game by the controls. It's a shame. Ooh. See, they just don't know what they're doing, do they? It's really bad. Really bad. Come on then. No, you can have to take a few hits, can't you? Right. See what I mean? They don't really know what they're doing. That's the problem with this game. They don't really know what they're doing. It's kind of, they stand there, think, oh, shall I attack him or shall I just stand there looking like a twat? Bit of both, I think. I think I'll stand here for a split second like a twat and then I'll go for him. They're just not intelligent enemies at all. Oh, there he is. He's kind of the level 2 boss, this one. You can take so many out with this bat, it's ridiculous. And look, I ain't even facing the right way. And I'm still knocking them all out. You can just... so bad. But like I said, they came along and did a very good job on Double Dragon 2. That was a lot more like the arcade. There's certainly differences, I have to say, but it was much more faithful to the arcade than this crap. It really was. I don't know. And in fact, if I remember right, the 64 version, well, I know I'm right, the 64 version was terrible, but it was so bad the programmers felt that they had to put a written apology or a typed apology inside the box. I mean, I never got to see that, so I don't know what they said in it. But what a fucking cheek! If if you're sorry about it, refund the bloody people, the kids that went out and spent their pocket money on it and bought it. Or go back to the drawing board and get another release date. So you can put your time into it, because you've done nothing here. Nothing on that version or any of these versions. Like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that I find this version so funny, I wouldn't even give it time of day. But you know it's bad. You know it's bad. So you might as well just play it. It's playable. It's bad but playable. Playable but bad, whatever way you want to look at it. But as I said, for the Amiga, and we're talking, as far as I'm concerned, the most incredible home computer games machine of all time. The Amiga, the last true computer game machine before it went totally console, is the Amiga. The A500. It was so much more capable of this. We all know that. It's down to either lazy ass programmers or pressures from above, I don't know, from the management to say you've got to get out on this certain day and they just don't have enough time. And like I said, I think they made their money out of this from the Double Dragon name. They didn't bother putting any effort into it at all as far as the game goes. Really. It's just so bad. Look, there's a guy that's just committed suicide. What a dummy. Come on, just set them up and I'll keep happily knocking them down. I can't get over. I'll never. That will stay with me for life. That noise, that puke noise. What the hell did? I mean, was one of the programmers actually deliberately hurl somewhere and they just sampled it? I have no idea who actually did the. There must have been someone. It's laughable anyway. Well, can we get you in the river or in the? Yeah, you don't want him. Yeah, sometimes they can fall awkwardly. And they come back like zombies. They're flashing like that, but they're still coming at you. And you can't touch them, you can't get rid of them. Come on then, you big bozo. Another one. Yeah, it's alright, stop making more noise. So they've sampled the title screen music, and as far as I can tell, this is pretty much the sound effects of the arcade. But they just didn't do any. They just didn't do their revision of the game itself. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. It could have been so much more. This version, really, such a damn shame. You're dead yet? I've whacked you about 20 times. So about halfway through the game now. Come on, keep racking them up, keep racking them up. You should be dead now. There we go. See the animation of him as well, look at it. I mean, what the hell's going on? Now, I've got both arcade boards, and I'm pretty damn sure, if my memory's right, they didn't have blonde hair. They didn't. Ugh. I'll tell you what, he's got some bloody strength to lift up a rock that big. And then he slapped me then. Come on then, down you go. Let's just keep knocking you down. God, it's so bad. Oh, time up, bastard. Oh well, got plenty of other lives. So bad, so bad. But like I said, if you think you had a bad time with this game, favourite game of yours, think of people like me who actually were fans of Street Fighter 1 in the arcade. And we got greeted with a crud tier text coughed up. So you're not on your own. Same as Final Fight. Plenty of those fans out there. Look at the versions they got. I just recently played the C64 version, actually uploaded it, and as far as I'm concerned, that was the pit. There's level 3 done. Where are we? Okay. These are hard bastards in the arcade. These two guys. There's two of them, if I remember right. What are you looking at the scenery for? Yeah, I'm here. Headbutt. Oh, what are you doing there? You can do all the moves are there, but it's just terrible. The animation's just bloody awful. Oh, and you can't do a flying kick there. What are you doing? Are you strutting your stuff or something? Oh. What are you doing? Where did you come from? Did you see that? I don't remember you appearing like that. You just literally fell from the gods. Maybe the green guy up there, who's one of the bosses, got sick of him, just threw him down. Why do you keep doing that? You're making yourself look stupid. Look at them. Oh, they're so bad, aren't they? That really is bad. Okay, that's two of them out of the way. Can I throw you over the edge? Oh, you nearly got me over the edge then. Alright, you're dead now. Okay. Animations, everything, it just sucks. The whole fucking version of this sucks. Let's get the big green boy out. There he is. And you can actually throw it against the wall and get it to bounce off. Yeah, this was where I discovered that if it works for you if your mate knocks you against the wall, but it doesn't if your opponent, if you do it one of your opponents, if you throw him onto that ledge, and that's the one hit they need to die. They fall awkwardly and they come back alive, flashing. You just can't kill them. A bit of a bug there, that is. So they didn't look into that very well. So we are the final mission. I've still got 5 credits. I bloody well should do it now, shouldn't I? If I don't, then you can seriously take the piss out of me, and I won't complain. Oh, these things. Oh, just like that. I hated these things. Hated these things. There's a spike just there. And this is bad. See, this is bad too. I remember losing so many credits on this little bit. Look, there we go. Ah, got it. Terrible. Trying to kill them off there. Come on. Die. You killed me, you little bastard. There we go, that's you done. Now normally you can trap them. You can trap them here. Come on. Come on. Oh! Well, they can kill you. Well, they killed him and they killed me. Fuck's sake. Really, really bad. See that? Just like that. I lost all my lives there. See what I mean? Oh, this is bullshit. This is really annoying. It's terrible. It's fucking unfair, actually. Ray, Jesus. Right. You can see where they're going to come out, because even the walls are of wrong colour. See, it's slightly where I'm standing just there. I don't know if you can pick that up. So you know where they're coming from, unlike the arcade version. So it's pretty piss poor. Yeah, okay, whatever. Like really big butch Mr. T's. God, it was such a shame. I mean, we all had it was big news when this was being converted. All the kids were eagerly waiting for it to come out, and no one got a decent version. The closest home version there is, what I've seen, is the Sega Mega Drive Genesis version. That was the closest. Sadly let down by terrible punch and kick noises. Sounded like you was beating the shit out of a bag of flour. It didn't have the famous noises that the arcade did. Damn shame. What happened there? A little bit of a bug there. So here we go. And there she is. Waiting for your rescue. And there's Willie, the big boss. That's ridiculous. Look at this. Oh, he shot me. You see those bullets? Come on. I can safely say I'm going to do this now. I don't exactly know where I am. I need to... Right, I'm dead now, so I'll come over there now. Alright, okay, I've got a chance. Right. Now then. I mean, look at the size of Willie in this. And you see how he just floated up then? I mean, he's about 7.5 foot tall in this, and yet he's supposed to be 6 foot, I think. Double Dragon 2, he's definitely more your sort of height. These little bastards, these green guys. They're not easy. Right, now I've got the bat. Ah! See what happens here, me and my mate, who never beat me at this, I've got to say, one-on-one, what we used to do is, when we was just about to fight it out, one of us would pick up the bat and deliberately lose a life. So that way it would be fair when we had a one-on-one. And if I remember right, I got to 56 with no losses. Never beat me. Never beat me one-on-one. Some close encounters, but I always won the one-on-ones at the end. So yeah, we used to jump so that way. It was always a fair fight, so we didn't have to jump off. We didn't have to. None of us could cheat and get the bat. There's Willie dead then. Fuck you. Give me my girl back. So all in all, it's like, can you hurry up, please? You know, I'm knackered now. I beat up everyone up. I've got bruises, and you're taking your time. And I want more than a kiss after all that effort. But all in all, yeah, abysmal conversion. And, you know, that's it really. It's an abysmal conversion. I think you all agree on me on that. It's such a bad game. To me, it's funny. It's got the point, past the point that it's so bad, it's funny. So there you go. Until next time, I'll be doing Double Dragon 2 at some point. I don't know if that'll be my next Let's Play, but it will certainly be coming up. Vastly improved sequel compared to the original game. Well, I hope you enjoyed that Let's Play, long playthrough. Sadly, not a brilliant conversion, as said, but the programmers need to be named and shamed. And Richard Applin, I assumed you had a good deal with this game, so maybe you'd like to comment and give us your thoughts about this version and why it was so bad. Until next time, guys, happy playing, happy gaming, and I hope you come back and view my channel. Take care.